3 years after West Midlands Police turned off fixed speed cameras because they were costing too much money, new high-tech cameras have been switched on in Birmingham and Solihull today. They were due to be turned on a month ago, but the bad weather caused delays. Well, our transport correspondent Peter Plisner now reports.
Outdated and expensive to run, although still a common sight on many roads across the country, this is the new type of speed camera that was switched on today. Smaller than conventional cameras, they measure average speed between different sites rather than just one fixed camera. Local councils maintain it's about road safety rather than making money.
I think it's important to recognise that in the last year there were 417 people killed or seriously injured on the roads in Birmingham. So the new speed camera pilot is to help address those issues.
But some road users aren't convinced. Peter Roberts is from the Alliance of British Drivers.
If you look at this particular stretch of road which we're on at the moment, the number of incidents or accidents whilst the speed cameras were turned on was 20, and the number of accidents while they were turned off was 7. So the incidents or accidents actually went down when the speed cameras were turned off.
The new cameras are different from the normal type of speed check device. They work by measuring the speed of traffic between 2 or more of these lamppost mounted cameras. They use digital technology so they can automatically read number plates and work out the speed a vehicle's going. Too fast and you might end up getting a ticket. The new cameras are being used at 8 sites across Birmingham and Solihull. They include parts of Birmingham's busy Bristol and Hagley roads, the A45 Coventry Road and the A34 in the Newtown area, and the B425 Lode Lane in Solihull. And this is where all the data's received from the cameras and fines are processed. West Midlands Police say it's a much better way of enforcing the speed limit.
With the fixed cameras, it was quite clear to see that people would actually slow down for the actual camera itself. With the average speed cameras, what we're trying to do is we're trying to change the behaviour over a greater distance. We're trying to reduce those speeds and so that ensure that people keep within the speed limit.
And that was certainly the case today. This was one of the places in Birmingham where the cameras were working. Drivers were clearly sticking to the speed limit. Peter Plisner, BBC Midlands Today.
Well, joining us now is Bertie, the Assistant Police and Crime Commissioner for the West Midlands. Good evening to you, Mr. Bertie. Now, after getting rid of these speed cameras because of costs 3 years ago, why the change of heart?
Speed is one of the biggest issues in the West Midlands, and one of the biggest issues the local people raise, Police and Crime Commissioner and I. Nearly 500 people are killed or seriously injured on our roads, and the return of speed cameras shows that we are listening to the public at large.
Motorists hate them, of course. They see them simply as a money-making device. What do you say to that?
Well, let me be very, very clear. This is not a money-making exercise. This is a safety issue. And day in, day out, the Police Commissioner and I listen to people across the region who talk about safety and talk about how much safety means to them. So I will not apologise for this, and we are very, very adamant that we will listen to people in the West Midlands, and they are happy and overwhelmingly supportive of this measure.
What's the evidence that they really work?
Well, in areas where said cameras are installed, it's been proven that safety incidents, that speed camera incidents reduced by up to a third. So the statistics have shown that in this region and nationally they are very, very effective.
Yeah, there is data though that says the number of accidents actually went down after the fixed cameras were switched off.
Well, as I said, nearly 500 people die every year as a result of road collisions, and I will not apologise for this measure. As I said, we've had people all across the region talk about safety cameras and speak about speed, and we've listened to the public, and that's why we're installing safety cameras in Birmingham and Solihull.
Bertie, thank you very much. A BBC in